odilika jele guys yazi ubafanele labantu. Ngikhuluma ngodilika jele mina kukhulunywa ngokuthi nje uzongena ejele uzovalelwa kulahlwa izikhiye, no parole, nothing. Beautiful young lives that were going to be something in the future anyway, now you have destroyed them out of your own greed. Like, really? Is that fair? Is that fair to us as a country? Is that fair to the parents of these kids? Is that fair to the trauma that you have caused? Welcome here back to another conversation with Uzandi Mfega. If you don't subscribe to this channel and you are new, please subscribe. And if you have been with me since the first day, I love you so much. Welcome. Let us have a conversation. Guys, I am heartbroken as a parent. As a man, you know, there is an English saying that says it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. Why does it take a village? This means, if I am the neighbor, I have a right to discipline the child if I'm born in. If I'm the uncle, if I'm the sister, if I'm the a wife's uncle, if I'm the neighbor, if I'm the teacher, I have the right to discipline umntwana mangimbone ephuma endleleni. Why? Because it takes a village to raise a child. And abantwana abakhula in such an environment, especially in the rural areas, that is why I love living in the rural so much, because that is one thing that you see. If ubona umntwana wamakhelwane izinto wrong, uyamkhuza. And she'll never run and tell mama kutu umama uzibani has done this and this and this. Because uyazi ukuthi makafika nasekhaya kubo uzothola isibhaxo yethu again ukuthi ebeganga bethethiswa nje because ebeganga. Enyobeni guys. Investigations are taking place. Number one, there was a generator there. A generator, we all know, because of the nature of the fire that it creates. Ihlaliswa outside. And there are Enyobeni generations beguphi right inside. That's number one. Number two, abantwana mebefika laphaya bayasho ukuthi banikezwe some free drinks. Hey, izingane zami nama free drinks. I urge you, if you are in the right age ukuthi usungaphuza utshwala, you are 21, uyazibona ukuthi usumdala khona sokuqinaqinile somewhere, you can mingle with older people and go clubbing. Avoid taking free drinks ongawazi ukuthi afakweni. That's investigation number one. Each generator was inside. So now there's a speculation by health inspectors ukuthi the fumes of generator might have caused, because abantwana bayasho laba bawuthiwa basurvivile, the two survivors mentioned that they saw people kept on falling in front of them. Ne? So generator might be the cause. The second thing is the fact that abantwana baphuzisiwe something. They were given free drinks. They don't know what was in that drink. And investigations are taking place. What is your take on this? Because, yes, the club is going to close down. Enyobeni is going to close down for sure. These people must be charged with capable homicide. They deserve to be locked up for good. You mean like what? Amongst those kids who were there at Enyobeni that weekend, can you imagine ukuthi lo muntu obekagqoka igown kusho ukuthi weqile ekhaya kubo kwazi ukuthi ulele ebusuku? Hey, bayathwala kanzima abazali. Ngicela ukukhuluma with a person, anyone who's under 21 that is watching this video right now. Love yourself enough to wait to have access to things that you think that are fun. I have worked in the institutions of higher learning all my life. being exposed to young people. Some of them will come to you with their problems. You end up becoming a multi-skilled, you are forced to become a multi-skilled person. You end up becoming a psychologist. You end up becoming a teacher. You end up becoming a parent, because some of these kids, they are there. They are at the rest, but they still need parenting because they are still kids. They are young. So all of this has taught me one thing, that if we don't play a role in the upbringing of a neighbor's child, of a cousin's child, of a friend's child, we are raising a dead and broken generation. A generation that only knows ukuthi the fun itholakala otshwaleni. The generation that only knows ukuthi kufanele uvule imilenze. Because obviously, amongst all of those things, we cannot run away from the fact that there is kids who go there and sleep with older people so that they can actually get access to this alcohol and have fun. Let us, as we masisweni, guys, let us raise a responsible generation, because if the generation that we have right now is perishing because of alcohol, is perishing because of bumnandi, is perishing because of drugs, is perishing because of all the things that we can think of, who are we going to be left with in the future? When, as a young person who's watching this video, do you really want to be counted on the statistics? Uguti, once upon a time, there was Ulindi, there was Uzoli, there was Asenati, there was Amahle, who once lived and died in such a tragedy because he could not wait to have fun at the right time. You don't want to be a state, mntanam. Ngiyacela. Hlala ekhaya ulalela abazali, ufunda iy'ncwadi zakho, uye esikoleni, uyeka abafana, uye kutshwala, uyeka ama-drugs, uye kubumnandi. All of that, you will experiment at the right time. So nezimali zakho zokuzenzela yonke leyo nto uzoyi-experimenta, so wazi uye-experimenta, so wazi ukuthi eyiphi e-right, eyiphi engekho right for wena nomzimba wakho nekusasa lakho and your mind, because zinjalo nje lezi zinto ziyanhlanyisa ingqondo zithi. Kodwa nje ama-owners aseNyobeni Tavern, ngicela bavalelwe, kulahlele izikhiye kwa far away, bangaphinde bavulelwe nje, bangaphinde babe na any type of business, because they are irresponsible. How do you watch abantwana abana-13 eziyange ezi-13 umbona umntana angene eklabhini yakhe ephume ngene nabantu abakusebenzelayo kusho ukuthi nabo abekho abanama-morals bafana nawe? Because if they had, you would have addressed your staff, even if when you were not there. You would have addressed your staff with, guys, this is a tavern. We don't want under 21s here. Let us save the next generation. Ake sikhulume le language ukuthi ama-drugs awekho right, utshwala bukho right. Noma ngabe ubona kangana nabantu abadala kunawe bephuza bebuke ngazi banefun bebedakiwe. It's none of your business. When you are not yet there, you are young, you are still growing. You need a fresh, sober mind to take the right decisions and do the things that you love doing and make money the way you want to make it, so that you can be able to buy quality alcohol in future that is within your level of understand the use of alcohol. Okay? Let us have these conversations, guys. If you've got a comment to say about this video, please comment down below. But the question that I have for a broader audience, what can be done ukwenza our youth to see ukuthi having alcohol at a young age and exposing yourself like that is not the greatest thing to do. In fact, it's not the right thing to do at all. Yini esingayenza to keep our youth out of the streets, out of taverns, out of drugs, out of all these things that are wrong that they're exposed to? Please comment down below. Maybe in one of my events that's what I'm looking to do now. I want to incorporate things that I want to do events and webinars that are going to actually assist people and save them from something in order for them to become something. I'm in a business of building future generations. That is my teaching philosophy ever since I have been a lecturer for so many years, and now I'm out of the teaching space. I'm in another space, which it's not important for you for now to know. But yeah, I'm still within the institutions of higher learning, but it has always been my philosophy, within my teaching statement, that I am in the business of building future generations. So help me in this YouTube channel. I know that I have a great following, but if this this video of this today's video is reaching 2 or 3 people that are relevant, that will help me, that will give me more ideas of how can we take our youth out of taverns and put them back to where they belong, in schools. What do we need to do for them? That is going to be a beautiful and good distraction, a constructive distraction that is going to make them realize ukuthi nayi indlela. Please comment down below. I would appreciate your comment, and I love you.